stretch out their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Moore, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll try it out there for the next one.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. Now O'Connell. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Bell eluding the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back to throw. Bell being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Moore, the man in motion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
He got 29 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moore, the man in motion. Operating from the gun, Bell. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jacobs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now it's O'Connell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback. They got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here now a 3rd down and 8. To throw here, O'Connell. He's got Renfro on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Set to return it, here's Moore. So we've come to halftime. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now O'Connell. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. He hits Adams complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. O'Connell on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
O'Connell working from the gun. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Offside, defense.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Room here to run. Sheds off the tackle. He's still on his feet. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 70 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. On the move to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with him.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Throwing, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back.